All right, welcome back everybody. Chris with Lawn and Life. We're back at my brother Adam's house, working on his lawn restore from the house he recently bought. Let's give you an update of what we did about, I'd say about 30 days ago, about 4 weeks ago or so, maybe a little less than that. All right, here's where we're at. Actually, he's got a decent amount of Bermuda coming up. He put down some PGF and we put down some Natural Guard Humic acid about a month ago. So he had a lot of broadleaf weeds coming up. Sorry, lighting's terrible right now. He had a lot of broadleaf weeds coming up that most of those are gone. What is not gone is, let me get flipped around here. There we go. What is not gone is the Dallisgrass. So let's talk about what he did with that and what we're doing with the rest of it. All right, what he did on the heavier spots of Dallisgrass, he just nuked it with glyphosate, with Roundup. So that's all that brown that you see. It was, like I said, that was from the previous homeowner. I don't think they did any type of weed program, pre-emergent or post-emergent from the previous owners. And we got some creeping over from the neighbors. So that brown area right there was all Dallisgrass. And then some right here. And then some of the smaller areas we're going to dig up. And we're going to put some stuff down to fill in the holes. Here's towards the front of the area of his yard, of his side yard. He's still got a little bit of poana that will go away as it gets hotter, and he continues to cut regularly. But right here, you can see some Bermuda coming up. So it's definitely an improvement from about 30 days ago. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna cut the lawn again, maybe do a little edging. He decided to put PGF down again. The reason he's doing that because it has the humic acid in it, and he's trying to really improve his soil and his root development, strength of the lawn. And then we're also, I brought this from my house. You've seen in a couple videos ago, soil aerator. This is by Lawnstar. I really like this product. What that soil aerator is going to do is help with the compaction. One way to test if your soil is really compacted, just get a screwdriver and push. And if you cannot get the screwdriver down, that's barely going in. It's very compacted. It's supposed to be pretty easy to go in. You see. So we'll mix this Lawnstar soil aerator in there. We'll spray that down. It's going to help with the soil compaction, which will allow moisture and water and just the oxygen and this fertilizer to get down to the soil better. Then what he's going to do is he got some potting mix and just some play sand. For right now, what he's going to do is the spots that we dig up and the spots that he sprayed with the Roundup, the spots he sprayed with the Roundup and glyphosate, we're going to put potting mix, a mixture of 50-50 potting mix and sand in those spots. Now, of course, you can get sod eventually if he wanted to put there, or this was, I believe originally it was probably Bermuda sod they put down. So he could get a couple pieces of that. I guess technically he could put some Bermuda seed down, but you got to be careful with that, making sure it's the same kind of Bermuda. You don't want to have different types of Bermuda in your lawn. It just will look weird if you got the wrong kind of seed that did not match up with that. So for what we're going to do now, we're going to fill those holes in with them potting mix and sand. And we also could get some runners. If we can get some good ones, we could get some runners, like right here. We could pull those and we could put those in the bare spots. We could get a bunch of those. That would take some time, but if you don't want to go pay for sod, you can get these runners. You'd have to take a bunch of them and you can put them in those bare spots. All right, the reason we're doing the 50-50 mixture, we're doing the sand just to help with the leveling, because he's going to have some ruts in the yard from digging these Dallisgrass up. The reason we're doing the potting mix is to add just some organic material. We're going to mix that in there, and that will just help speed up the process of the runners from the Bermuda filling back in those spots right there. All right, first things first, we're going to get him on the lawnmower. You ready?
Ready.
He's ready. Let's get started. One thing let me say before we get too crazy digging this up, there are products that are very expensive. There's a product called Target 6, I think MSMA. It's pretty expensive, and I'm not even sure if it doesn't even ship to a lot of states, so he didn't want to go that route. We possibly could have got that, and I don't even know 100% if it works, but I have read a lot of reviews that MSMA will get rid of pretty much all grassy weeds, including Dallisgrass. But like I said, the only other route to for sure get rid of Dallisgrass is to just dig it up or spray it with glyphosate, and we're doing a mixture of that. All right, well, get ready. It's gonna look ugly if you decide to dig it up, but you're for sure getting rid of it, and you can start fresh. Make sure you have plenty of sand or plenty of potting soil or a mixture of both. All right, so while Adam is digging up some more of the Dallisgrass, I'm gonna start with a mixture of the potting soil and sand. If you do not have one of these gorilla carts, this is definitely something you need to get. It makes the jobs a whole lot easier. I'll put the description, I'll put the link for the gorilla cart in the description below. We're gonna change up what we're doing here. He had more Dallisgrass than I remembered. So some of the smaller spots we have dug up and put the mixture of sand and soil, but I think we're just going to nuke the rest of it with glyphosate. It's only about this that's left. He's already nuked some of it, and then we're gonna do something about his neighbors. He's gonna have to go do is talk to her. You gonna go talk to her?
We'll see.
Anyway, we're gonna nuke that, and we'll get a lot of Bermuda come up from where he does not have the Dallisgrass, but it's not a quick fix when you're doing a lawn restore. What we're doing this year will only help next year. By this time next year, it's gonna be even better. And really, we're getting into summer where a lot of this Bermuda will spread and fill in a lot of these spots where we're nuking as well.
You gotta hire good help these days. You gotta hire them, get stuff done. What are we doing, Chris?
Trying to help your yard. It's definitely a work in progress. But it is looking better though. You got a lot more Bermuda popping up than you did, other than where you had to nuke it. The sun's going down a little bit. You can see the Bermuda better in this area. So we are showing some signs of life. We got the several of the Dallisgrass spots dug up. We got the mixture of soil and sand down. We nuked with Roundup some of the larger areas, and we're just starting fresh there. So Adam, for the rest of the yard, he decided, like I said, to get PGF fertilizer. So he's supposed to put that down. This will be the second application that we put down this year. I'm not gonna go over any of the specs on PGF. Watch some other videos. I'll put them links in the description below. We've done several videos on PGF and what's inside of it. one thing that's going to be key going forward, gotta get, or this fall, he's got to get a good pre-emergent down, and then next spring put another round of pre-emergent. Twice a year pre-emergent down is what we do. It's a lot easier to get these weeds before they sprout and start growing pre-emergent than it is to get them post-emergent after they've already popped up. Last thing we're going to do is put on this Lawnstar soil aerator to help with this compaction and just help all these fertilizers and nutrients and moisture and water get into the soil. With this Lawnstar soil aerator, you want to do 1 ounce per gallon of water. So basically that will do, general rule of thumb, 1 gallon of water per 1,000 square feet. All right, guys, it's about dark, but here's where he's got the sand soil mixture. Still looks pretty rough, I admit, but we'll get there. You got to be patient when you're doing a lawn restore. I mean, you're going from a lawn that hadn't had anything done to it for years to all this, so it's going to take some time to get back to where you want it to be. Anyway, appreciate you watching. Live from Adam's house. I don't guess we're live, actually. This is not live, forget that. I'll probably edit that out. We're at Adam's house on the lawn restore. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment if you want to, if you like the video. Huh?
Follow on social media.
He's telling me what to say. He has a YouTube channel too. Check out Mayo Tuck. They do a lot of shoe reviews. Anyway, subscribe, drop a comment. You see, who is that sneaking in over there? That's Adam's fiance, Holly. All right, let's try this again. Drop a comment, like the video, give me a thumbs up if you like it. I guess you can unlike the video because I always get a few people to unlike them. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. I'll put descriptions of all the products that we used here below, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a great night.
Hello.